welcome back to our channel where I inspire your desire to be great, to be great, to be great. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, watching another video. Before I get into today's video, I just want to say thank you to all my amazing supporters that's been watching my video, that's been showing a lot of love. Thank you guys so much. So as y'all can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to tell you guys how I graduated from 4-year college in 3 years. So I got my degree in 3 years instead of 4 years, if that makes sense. So most of y'all probably don't know, but y'all gonna find out in this video. So I actually went to college, I don't like saying college, but a university. I know in some places it's different, but I went to a 4-year university. I did pursue my bachelor's degree in criminal justice. This was in 2017 I actually graduated. Wait, no, I graduated. I'm sorry, I graduated in 2014, and I'm gonna tell you guys how I did it. I finished my degree in 3 years rather than 4. If I can do it, you that's watching this video, you could definitely do it if you really want to do it. So let's get into the video. I did write down some stuff so that I don't forget, because sometimes I do forget, and then when the video is over, I'm like, oh man, I should have said this, I should have said that. So we're gonna get into it. So the first, well, I'm gonna give y'all a little backstory first. So first of all, when I was in high school, I wouldn't consider myself like the smartest. Maybe like junior, senior year, like I started getting smarter, I guess. But originally I wasn't the smartest. Like I didn't have the best grades. I didn't take honors classes, AP classes. To the people that did, shout outs to y'all, but I wasn't that smart where I was able to do that. You know, I think I told y'all in one of my videos, maybe I didn't, but when I was in 6th grade, I was actually on a 2nd grade reading level, so my reading skills wasn't the best. My writing skills definitely wasn't the best. And most of y'all know, but whenever you're getting into college, you have what's called the SAT scores. My SAT scores was trash, like literally trash. Like it was bad, okay? And I'm gonna tell y'all how bad it was. So it was so bad that in order to get accepted into the university I went to, so if you don't know, I did go to Central Connecticut State University, and in order to get accepted in that university, I had to go through a program that's called the Educational Opportunity Program, because my grades, they were okay, I think. Well, yeah, my grades, my GPA was fine, but my SAT scores was just trash. Like if I had a trash can, I would throw them in there because they were bad. Like my grades was just, not my grades, my SAT score was just bad, from the reading to the writing. I think the only one that I actually did good on was the math one, but still it wasn't good enough to get me accepted into a university. So outside of that, actually, let me backtrack a little bit. When I was in high school, they offered us to take college courses while we were in high school. If you are in high school and you're watching this and you are offered the opportunity to take college courses while you're in high school, please do it. Please, I'm begging you to do it, because it's going to save you time and it's going to save you money. So when I graduated from high school, if I'm not mistaken, I already had 6 credits. Yeah, because I found out, I think it was my senior year of high school that I found out that you could do that. I missed out on junior year because I didn't know that you could do it. So senior year of high school, I found out I could do it, and I did it. My sister, actually, she's in high school now. She's a junior, and she's actually doing the same thing, you know. So she's actually starting her junior year to take those free college courses that they offer. Another advice that I would give y'all, if y'all could take Spanish up until like the 3rd level, like the highest level, or even if it's not Spanish but a 2nd language up until the highest level, please do it. It's going to save you time when you get to college, and it's going to save you money. So as I said, I took college courses while I was in high school, so I knocked off 2 college classes. In addition, had I taken Spanish 3, because I didn't think I needed to take it, I wouldn't have taken Spanish when I got to college, so that would have been another course knocked out. So fast forward from me taking college classes my senior year of high school, like I said, my SAT scores wasn't the best, so I had to go through what's called the EOP program. An EOP program is like a 1-month program where you have to take like 4 or 5 classes, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was 4. I know for sure it was English and math included, and then I don't remember the other classes that we took, but I know for sure it was like at least 4, because each class credits is 3, and I remember having 12 credits if I'm not mistaken, 11 or 12 credits. There was a 1 credit course if I'm not mistaken, and then there was like 3, each other classes was worth 3 credits. But outside of that, I had to take an educational opportunity program to get accepted into the college. So when I did that, like I said, all those credits counted towards me graduating. So by the time I got started my freshman year of college, I knocked off almost like a whole semester of school. So that's the first way. If you're like me, you know, your SAT scores aren't the best and you're required to take an educational opportunity program in order to get into a university, definitely take it. It was really hard, don't get me wrong. Like, I remember that summer I was like crying. I was like, I don't want to do this at all, you know, but my mom and my brother, they really motivated me and pushed me to just get through that. So yeah, I did that. Fast forward now, this is where like I really get into the part of how I graduated even faster. So first of all, you have to focus, right? Like you're gonna require a lot of focus. In college, y'all, there is so many distractions. Like when I say so many distractions, I mean so many distractions. There's like always something going on, but you have to know what you want and just stay focused on that. In addition to being focused, I took 6 classes per semester. I know that sounds like a lot and I know it sounds difficult, but the beautiful thing is you're going to get your degree done. So I did take 6 classes per semester. Don't get me wrong, it was one of the hardest things I've ever done. Most people take like 4 classes a semester, 5 the maximum, but take 6 classes. If you really want to get through college faster, I advise you to take 6 classes because that's what I did. Again, it's going to require a lot of focus. It's going to require a lot of discipline. Like people are going to want to hang out with you. Things are going to demand your time, but just stay focused. If you want to have the full college experience, great, go for it. But for me, I feel like I already had enough experiences before college. Like I lived a certain lifestyle before college and I didn't care to continue living that lifestyle. So once I got to college, I kind of grew out of all of that and I was like, okay, it's time to settle down. It's time to focus. So yeah, that was another way that I was able to get through college faster. The other thing that I loved, most colleges, I'm pretty sure they offer it. They have this sheet. I wish I could show it to y'all, but it's called like not a curriculum sheet, but for whatever major you're trying to major in, they have this sheet with like all the classes you'll need to take. They'll be specific about which classes you need to take and which classes are an option, and you could fill in the classes as an option that you want to take, right? Because there's like prerequisites, there's mandatory classes, and then there's those optional classes. So I actually literally had like a roadmap of what classes I'm taking which semester. I knew like how to mix some of the hard classes with the easier classes, because of course some classes you can't take them until you fulfill certain classes, but those classes that didn't need to have a prerequisite, I still mix those hard classes in with the easy classes so that I can have a balance. There will be at least one semester where it's going to be completely all hard classes, but once you get through that semester, you'll be golden. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to share with you guys that's watching this video. Anybody that's in school, in high school, that's thinking about going to college, or anybody that's in college right now that's trying to figure out how to get through college, that is how I did it. Stay focused. Like that's the biggest thing. There will be a lot of distractions, but you have to put those distractions aside, because to be honest, those things are going to be there even after you graduate. If you're looking to party, you could party after you graduate. If you want to go to the bar and have a drink, you could go to the bar and have a drink after you graduate. If you want to hang out with your friends, go to games and stuff like that, you could do that after you graduate. I'm not saying like just work and don't have fun. Have a balance and have fun, because that will also drive you crazy. That could be stressful, that could be depressing at the same time, but you have to have a balance and you have to learn to be like, okay, no. Because I also have seen the kids that say they're going to every single event, they be at every function, every event, and then in 2 years they're dropped out, or 5-6 years go by and they're still pursuing their degree, and that's not a bad thing. You know, I'm not knocking anybody that takes longer to get their stuff, because different things happen. You know, life happens to different people. Everybody's situation and circumstances are different, but I'm talking to the people that have a full-blown opportunity to go to school, focus, and settle down and handle their business. The beautiful thing is, which I'm grateful for, my mom didn't like make me work. I did work on campus, but it was very, very part-time. It was very, very minimal, so it was a little bit easier to focus. I know there are some people that have to work and take care of themselves. I give y'all credit, the people that is doing that and is going to school, the people that are, you know, parents that are married. Like, we all do things at different times in our lives, but I'm talking about the people that are coming freshly out of high school, don't have to work, their parents are taking care of everything for them. You're the one that I'm talking to. Focus, handle your business. I'm not saying just do schoolwork and not have fun. No, have fun, but don't get caught up in the fun. Don't get caught up in the campus life. Don't get caught up in the drama. Don't get caught up in don't get caught up in the nonsense. So make sure you stay focused, know what you want. Like, I had to make a decision and know what I want, and I knew exactly what I wanted. Like I said, I knew why I was pursuing my degree. Mainly because I wanted a better life. I wanted to work, of course, and make more money. So I was like, okay, let me hurry up and get my degree, because my mom, like I said, she didn't want me working and going to school at the same time. So I'm like, let me hurry up and get this degree so I could put myself in a better position financially, in which I was able to also be disciplined. Discipline is very, very key, y'all. Let me tell y'all, like I said, it's not easy. Like, I had sleepless nights. There were nights that I stayed up till 2-3 o'clock in the morning. You know, I had siblings at the time, so, and on top of it, I did not live on campus. So not living on campus, it has its pros and its cons, but living at home, like, my siblings were a distraction at time. So I knew, like, okay, they go to school at this time, so when they go to school at that time, that's the time I'm sleeping. You know, then when they come home from school and they're sleeping, that's when I'm working on my schoolwork. Like I said, 1-2 o'clock in the morning, like, up just super late working on my schoolwork. I remember falling asleep in class because I would be so dang tired, y'all. Like, I remember one time, and it was so embarrassing, I fell asleep in class and everybody just left me there. Nobody woke me up, not even the professor, y'all. I literally fell asleep in class, knocked out with my head down, everything, in one of my classes, because I was so tired from studying so much. And nobody woke me up. I woke up myself, I mean, after, and when I looked around, there was nobody in the class. And I wasn't mad at them, but, you know, somebody could have waked me up. If you was in my class, you could have waked me up. But either way, yeah, you gotta be really disciplined. And like I'm telling you, it's not easy at all. Like, it comes with a lot of sleepless nights. Don't get me wrong, it comes with a lot of sacrifices. You know, you're gonna miss out on hanging out with your friends. You're gonna miss out on hanging out with your family. You're gonna miss out on some campus life. You're gonna miss out on certain activities. You know, you're gonna miss out on making money, in a sense, because like I said, I wanted to work and have my own money. But the main thing that my mom told me, because she's seen it with other people, is that when you work, like, most people end up dropping out and not really finishing school, because when you taste money, it's like you don't want to go back. You're gonna be like, what's the point of wanting to go to school when I could make my own money, make a living, and not even have an education? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you just have to be disciplined and have a reason why, y'all. Have a driving force. Like, have something that's gonna motivate you, that's gonna keep you going. And like I said, the main motivational factor for me was, okay, I'm gonna be in a better position financially. And I always tell people this, but I'll just say it on camera. Like, I lived in the hood and I just wanted to get out, if I may say. Like, I didn't really like living there, so I use that as like a motivational factor. Like I always say, I tell people, like, I went to school, because people will be like, how did you graduate so fast? And I'm like, I really just wanted to get out the hood as soon as possible. So I just knew, like, that was one way to it, and it worked. I've been out for 5 years and I haven't gone back. So yeah, if you're watching this video, you know, yeah, it's just a motivation for you. And then number 5, y'all, the 5th thing that I did to help me graduate is don't quit. Like, you cannot quit, y'all, I'm telling you. And as I told y'all, it's not gonna be easy. Like, I remember it was my third year in, this was my third year now, like my final year where I'm just about done. And I remember things got so hard. I failed one class. I got like a D in that class. It was bad. I had another professor, no matter what you did, you can't pass his quiz, and I was about to drop the class, and one of my friends told me not to drop the class or whatever, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try to stick it out. But outside of that, you know, I remember writing a letter to my mom and to my pastor and telling them, like, you know, I want to quit school. I don't want to do this. I don't think it's for me. It was like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. I was up like writing a letter to them, and my mom actually woke up that night. She went to use the bathroom and she saw me crying, and she was like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, it's just so hard. I feel like giving up. I feel like quitting. And she was like, no, you can't. Like, you've come so far. You've come such a long way. Like, it's no point in you giving up and quitting now, you know. And then she took me to my pastor. He talked to me as well. He encouraged me. He prayed for me. And that's how I was able to get through school in 3 years instead of 4. So I'm gonna do a quick recap on how I got through school in such a shorter period of time. Like I said, start taking classes earlier. If you're able to, make sure that you stay focused, know what you want, be disciplined, have a reason why, and most importantly, do not quit. So thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate every single one of you that's watched this video. Leave a comment below if you're a college student. You know, you could say what you're studying in college, when are you planning to graduate, if y'all need like advice or anything like that, just comment below. If you have any other questions, I'll be happy to answer y'all questions. But that is all I have for you guys. As a result of me doing what I did, like I said, I was able to graduate from Central Connecticut State University with my bachelor's degree in criminal justice, and I did it in 3 years instead of 4 years. If I could do it, you could definitely do it too. Even if it don't take you the same amount of time, even if you're not finishing in 3 years, you can still finish it. Just keep going no matter what. Don't quit, don't give up. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next video where I inspire your desire to be great. To be great.